What if the Jewish state had been established in East Africa? Imagine the world map taking on an entirely different shape, the geopolitics of the globe shifting, and a unique blend of cultures emerging. In the early 20th century, the British government proposed the Uganda Scheme, a plan to establish a Jewish homeland in East Africa. This idea, although ultimately rejected by the Zionist Congress, offers a fascinating what-if to explore. Picturing this scenario, one can't help but wonder about the political implications. With a Jewish state in East Africa, the region's dynamic could have dramatically changed. The Jewish state, potentially becoming a significant player in African politics, might have influenced the decolonization process post-World War II. Think about the alliances that could have been formed. The Jewish state could have possibly allied with countries such as Ethiopia and South Africa, creating a robust political bloc that might have altered the balance of power in the continent. And what about the Arab-Israeli conflict? Would it have still occurred? The establishment of a Jewish state in East Africa instead of the Middle East could have potentially averted this long-standing conflict, changing the course of history in the Middle East. Now consider the social implications. The Jewish diaspora, instead of heading to the Middle East, would have migrated to East Africa. This mass migration could have led to significant social changes. Integration and interaction between Jewish immigrants and local communities might have resulted in a unique cross-cultural fusion, enriching both Jewish and African cultures. Language, cuisine, music, each of these could have seen an amalgamation of Jewish traditions with African influences. Imagine Yiddish words mixing with Swahili phrases, or traditional Jewish recipes taking on an East African twist. However, this hypothetical scenario also raises questions about possible social tensions. How would local communities have reacted to the establishment of a Jewish state? Would there have been social harmony or conflicts? Lastly, think about the cultural implications. Jewish traditions and African customs could have coalesced to create a distinct cultural identity. Would this fusion have led to a new form of Judaism, one that carries the vibrancy of African traditions? In this alternative timeline, Jewish literature, art, and philosophy might have been infused with African influences, creating a unique cultural milieu. Jewish festivals could have been celebrated with African music and dance, while African folklore might have been narrated in synagogues. To wrap up, the establishment of a Jewish state in East Africa presents a fascinating what-if. It paints a picture of a world with different political alliances, a unique blend of cultures, and possibly a more peaceful Middle East. Remember, this is a hypothetical scenario, but it serves as a reminder of how the course of history can be reshaped by decisions made in conference rooms and political assemblies. It's a testament to the fluidity of borders, the versatility of cultures, and the interconnectedness of our world. So let that sink in. What if the Jewish state had been established in East Africa? The possibilities are as vast as the African savanna itself.